What's up guys, Cody here, and today with Pokemon in X and Y literally coming out tomorrow, I decided I wanted to make this video. So this is going to be my top 5 Pokemon generations from Gen 1 through Gen 5. I'm going to list off in order from least to favorite what is my favorite Pokemon generation. Now I love every single Pokemon generation, I love all the games, but we all know that there are games and generations better than others in Pokemon in our opinions. So, yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into this countdown. And also a little tidbit, remakes do not count for the generation that they are remaking. For example, Fire Red will not count as a Generation 1 game. It will count as a Gen 3 game. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get on into this. Okay, so don't unsubscribe yet. Okay, just hear me out. So, Generation 2 is a really good generation. Like I said, I love every Pokemon generation. They're great in their own respect. And Generation 2, to some, is their favorite. But like I said, remakes do not count. They are probably counting freaking Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And don't get me wrong, I love those games, and they are great games, but they are not Generation 2 games. Think about the actual Generation 2. In Generation 2, there was a lot of things that were wrong with the game. For one example, fucking Claire, alright? There's no reason why she needed to be that high level and that strong. Especially when you look at all the fucking wild Pokemon along the way. You're at fucking Lake of Rage, you have gotten your 7th gym badge, almost, and you're still fucking fighting level 15 Pokemon. There is a problem with that. Alright? So, it made training and getting to those high levels that you needed to battle the gym leaders really hard. And nobody likes grinding. I mean, that is what RPGs do, and Pokemon does, but nobody likes doing it, and you do it the most in 2nd generation because you have to. And the fact that just every Pokemon is just so low level in the wild, until you get to, like, Mount Silver, you're completely fucked. So you have to sit there for, like, an hour just to get to, like, level freaking 40. It's ridiculous. Now, as for the starters, I mean, the starters are kind of subpar to me. I mean, Typhlosion's cool, but it's just kind of there, honestly. I mean, it does have props for being the only fire starter that is pure fire. That's pretty awesome. Feraligatr, I know it's a fan favorite. I've never really liked Feraligatr. I mean, it's just an inferior water starter. I mean, it's just there. And Meganium, I really don't have anything against Meganium, but I honestly can't tell you if I honestly don't think I have ever used a Meganium in a playthrough of Crystal, Gold, or Silver, just because it just does not appeal to me at all. So, yeah, so that's Generation 2. Again, like I said, I love every generation, but Generation 2 to me is on the bottom. Don't leave me, please. I love you. Alright, so, yes, Generation 1 beats Generation 2 to me. So, I know this is kind of weird, being as this is the very first Pokemon game I played. I bought Pokemon Red with my own money on the day it came out. That is just crazy. Just to think about that and all the memories that game has for me. And honestly, I will go back and I will play Pokemon Red or Blue before I play any of the second generation games, because I love the first generation games. They are just so good, even with all the bad, terrible, stupid glitches that are in the game. But that just makes the game really unique, really fun to me. I mean, nobody that plays through that game can say they never did the missing no glitch once they knew what it was. And you all knew that you wanted that fucking Mew, and you wanted to know how to do the Mew glitch when you were a kid. So it was just crazy, and it was just amazing. It was the benchmark, what started the whole Pokemon phenomenon, and I love it. I love it to this day, and I will always play through that game before any second generation game. And that's pretty much why it's on this list, is my pure nostalgia and my pure love for the game over the second generation game. I mean, they're both amazing, and they're almost equal gameplay. I mean, I know second generation adds a hell of a lot more to the equation, but I mean, first generation is just great, and I love it, and that's pretty much all there is to it. It's just it was my favorite. Pokemon Red is my favorite of the Game Boy Color, Game Boy normal titles. So there we go. Generation 1, gotta love it, man. Alright, so numbers 3 and 2, these were so close to nail down, and at the end of the day, I had to give it to Generation 5. I mean, I played through Generation 5 a lot, and I played through in the next generation, I'm going to say a lot. But it's just Generation 5 is just so it's so good. It's amazing, and it's what got me into YouTube and stuff, because I joined competitive battling and YouTube and stuff in the start of Generation 5, and I love it for that. It's great. I mean, I have so much fun in Generation 5 competitively battling and stuff. But just Generation 5 just is just so close to number 2. I can't. It just barely lost. Barely lost. I mean, Generation 5 has amazing Pokemon. I don't care what you fucking say. Generation 1 had a fucking piece of shit and an upside-down Pokeball. I think we're good with an adorable ice cream cone and a lot more unique garbage bag Pokemon than a pile of crap. That's all I gotta say. So yeah, Generation 5 is great. Obviously, we have Hydreigon, which we all know I love. I mean, Dark Dragon, I have hoped for like ever. Since Dark became a thing, I've always wanted a Dark Dragon type, and then she came with Hydreigon, and I was like, yes, I love it. And it was my favorite Pokemon for a while, until I got over, like, the pure awesomeness, and then, yeah, anyway. But, Generation 5, so close to number 2, but next one beats it out just by just that much more. Generation 3! Yes! Now, Generation 3 is great. I love Generation 3, and it does include the Fire Red and Leaf Green remakes. They are amazing. They have some of the best Pokemon freaking Salamence and Flygon and Metagross. I mean, these are awesome Pokemon. The starters are great. Swampert is awesome. Sceptile is kind of cool. Actually, fun facts, I'm actually playing through Emerald on my phone for the first time with a Trico as a starter. That is the first time I've ever played, like, through the whole game with Trico. Sceptile's cool, and obviously Blaziken is amazing. And, so that's really good. I mean, everybody bitches about the Hoenn region and, like, having all the water and stuff like that, but I am fine with that. I mean, it's not hard to go get fucking repels, guys. Jeez. They're not that expensive, are they? I mean, by the time you get to the water, you're got to Lily Cove, and it's got the fucking department store. I mean, I think you're good with the water and stuff. So, anyway, that is great. And, yeah, I love 3rd generation. 3rd generation is an amazing generation. And I love 3rd gen Wi-Fi battling. It is, in my opinion, is one of the most balanced metagames. Nothing is too overpowered. You don't have to worry about speed as much in 5th generation and 4th generation and stuff. I mean, it's... And the physical special split isn't there, which is kind of odd, but really cool at the same time. And it's just, it's such a good generation. Everything. Pokemon... everything, and my favorite game for a long time, my favorite Pokemon game for a long time was Pokemon Emerald. I loved Rayquaza. It was just so cool, and like, even after my mom tried to take away all my Pokemon games because she thought they were evil, I always hung on to Pokemon Emerald. I still have my cartridge, and it's in my fucking DS right now, actually. And I love it. So, anyway, there it is. You all know what's coming up next, but 3rd generation, whew, amazing. My #1 favorite Pokemon generation is Generation 4. Damn right. Every fucking game in Generation 4 is amazing. Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. These are the best games in the series. Of course, until Pokemon X and Y comes out and blows all our brains across the fucking yard. But as it stands right now, Platinum is my favorite game. Heart Gold, Soul Silver are way up there, is really close to #1 as well. These games are amazing. Whenever I got out of Pokemon for a while, because we all know, whenever we went into high school, we kind of dropped on Pokemon for a little bit, and it wasn't that cool. But whenever I did get back into Pokemon, I got back in when Platinum came out, and it was awesome. I was so happy with Platinum. Platinum also, 4th generation also brought the best Pokemon lineup of any generation so far. I don't give a shit what you say. 4th generation Pokemon are amazing. Just let me go and just look at the 4th generation lineup. I mean, the starters, every single one of them is just awesome. You got freaking Torterra. It's a goddamn turtle with a freaking giant ass tree on his back. Freaking Empoleon, which is like a badass like tuxedo and steel penguin thing. And then we got my favorite starter of all, Infernape, which is just a beast. Staraptor. You got fucking Luxray. We got Roserade, Rampardos. Floatzel. I mean, I can go on and on and on. Honchkrow. Who does not like Honchkrow? That thing is a beast. Garchomp, Lucario. I mean, all these Pokemon came from 4th generation. All these Pokemon are like fucking fan favorites from hell. I do not know why so many people don't like 4th generation and its Pokemon. This is the best Pokemon lineup we have ever had as it stands right now. And I love it. Freaking 4th generation introduced my favorite Pokemon of all time, Darkrai. It is still my favorite Pokemon of all time. Even with the new generation coming out, all the designs I've seen, Darkrai still stands as my favorite Pokemon of all time. It has the best freaking anime, in my opinion, with a rival that is actually freaking worthy of actually being a rival. It has the best rival battle freaking in the entirety of the anime. Fuck Gary. Paul is a badass. And the movies that came out, like, all wrapped up in, like, a perfect, like, really good little trilogy. It was so good. Like, everything about 4th generation is amazing. And don't even get me starting about the remakes of our freaking Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Everybody loves Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I mean, people say 2nd generation is so good, but they aren't talking about freaking Crystal Gold and Silver. They're talking about Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So yes, 2nd generation is great as the remakes, and those remakes were part of 4th gen. So hell yes, 4th gen is the greatest generation so far, hands down. Fuck you all. I'm right. You know I am. Let's end this video. So there we go, guys. I hope you guys are all excited about Pokemon X and Y as much as I am. I am definitely going down there to the GameStop. If I don't have to work, then I'm gonna be there before it opens. And if I do have to work, I'm going there on my lunch break, and I don't even care if I get back late. So anyway, but the video is not over because I asked some of my friends if they would like to talk for a short little bit about their favorite Pokemon generations. So take it away, guys.
Why? Hey, why am I on YouTube? I don't even know, but... So basically, you know who I am. If you don't know who I am, I'm Strato, aka that guy that died and activated Call to Haunted, and he's coming back. So basically, Cody's recruiting people to talk about their favorite gens of Pokemon, and my favorite just so happens to be Gen 3, and that is because of the fact that, number one, it has some amazing Pokemon, Metagross. Number two, it had the best storyline in my opinion, especially with Team Aqua and Team Magma going at it in Emerald. And number three, personally my favorite part of the whole storyline to Gen 3 is the fact that it's the backstory with the Reggie Pokemon of Regirock, Registeel, and Regice, where they were sealed away because they were causing destruction across all these villages and shit, and it was just like really cool reading about it. And I like the fact that it's interesting how you unlock them, because you have to have like a Relicanth and a Wailord in your party. I forgot the positions because I haven't played the game in like for fucking ever. So that's all I got to say to that. So yeah, on to the next guy.
The generation I want to talk about and kind of discuss is 5th gen. You know, Black and White, and Black and White 2. Now, the thing about Black and White, I really enjoyed the storyline. You know, the storyline with Team Plasma and how they didn't want Pokemon to be used as tools for battling and for, you know, whatever else trainers use. They wanted them to be free. Also, I really liked the fact that it was based off of New York and kind of an America setting, which is, I'm not from America, I'm from Canada. It's basically the same culture, and it seemed really relatable in that sense as well. Also the music. The music in Black and White is probably my favorite out of any generation. I guess the last thing I can talk about is N. Now, N, obviously everyone knows, who knows me, knows I love N. And N just seemed like a really interesting character, you know, he was just thrown in by his father as the king, or I guess the leader of Team Plasma. And I bet that a lot of players who are playing the game didn't really expect him to be the leader because he just seems so different than Team Plasma. He's not wearing the uniforms, he's not about royalty and whatnot, he's just a dude. And I really liked him as well. So I could probably go on and on and on about how much I love 5th Gen, but I guess I'll just cut it off here and I'll send it off to the next person, alright? Peace!
What's up, Cody subscribers? This is Trainer Zabza, and you know, Cody asked me to do a little part in this video, so I was originally against it at first, but then I thought, you know what, I'm really not doing anything right now, I'm kind of bored, so why not? Just why not make it for him? So if I had to give a favorite to one of my gens, I'd have to say Gen 3, just because it completely revolutionized the Pokemon games. The music was amazing, it had one of the best soundtracks game-wise. And I very much enjoyed most of the Pokemon's designs from Gen 3. So, not really sure what else I'm supposed to say here, but, yeah, I mean, in Gen 3 they introduced the Pokénav, which meant, rebattling trainers. I think they had the Versus Recorder in Gen 3, I'm not sure, that might have started in Gen 4, but go ahead and correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Or Cody in the video, you know, whatever. Yeah, I think that's it, so I like Gen 3 the best, I guess, and I guess I'll just end it there. So, this is Trainer Zabuza, and see you guys later.
What's up, Hydreigon Master 365's channel? This your boy Shino Wallagogo, back in here like a bono. Well, I can't really say back in here like a bono because I wasn't never here. So, today we're going to talk about my favorite Pokemon gen of all time. Well, you guys know there's 5. So, out of all the 5 gens basically ever created, all the 5 regions, all the 5 different types of Pokemon areas that they ever created, my all-time favorite is motherfucking Kanto. Kanto was the best region ever. I mean, Kanto was where it all started. It's the heart of Pokemon. Kanto brought in like the original 150, then they added the 151 with the addition to Mew, and that's how you knew there was a new gen being created. And it just brought all originality and legitness to the Pokemon world. Like without that gen, the gens you have now, and you wouldn't see them today. Like most of these 6th gen Pokemon are coming from that gen, the original gen. So overall, I am a Kanto baby. My first Pokemon game was Red, Blue, Yellow, Green. No, I never owned a Green, actually. I played Green, but I never owned it. But it was Red, Blue, and Yellow. So I hope you guys like my thoughts on Kanto, and let me know your thoughts. Bye!
Awesome job, guys. So anyway, there we go. I hope you guys liked it, and since YouTube decided to take away the whole video response thing, here's what I'll do. If you guys want to make a video response to this, go ahead and send me a message through, you know, YouTube, inbox, whatever, and I will put your video in the description. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I love you all. Like, comment, subscribe. I really do want to know what you guys think about what generation it is. And if you're watching this after X and Y, be serious. We all know 6th gen is going to be awesome, and it's going to be amazing, and it's going to blow our brains out. So that doesn't count. Anyway, thanks for watching. I love you all. Deuces.